Good morning, everybody. I just pulled up to the rained on alfalfa. I got a employee texting me. Part of the sale barn. We need more #1 Bermuda. Only have 4.5 left. Okay, so another thing I have to do, get some Bermuda to the sale barn. All right. Ooh, I can feel the humidity in the air. This stuff's gonna be too wet to even flip, probably. So, well, so what I'm doing is I'm reaching through to underneath. So the top, it's super soft. I wouldn't say it's wet though. There's wet spots, but it's not wet. There's not moisture on my hand. So what the goal is to flip this over and to get this this part, the underneath part, on top. But first this needs to dry a hair more. I need to get the top dry to flip it over to then dry the bottom. It's not too far off actually. The middle of it, there wasn't as much moisture as I thought there would be, but I haven't driven to the other side of the field yet. As you drive around the field, spots are different. See these? Oh, well, I can see this right here. The problem will be if I can find a spot where this hay is blown around. There's a spot, and then the rake comes through. It rakes up the hay that was blown out, and it creates a ball. That ball of hay will be extremely wet. Will be pretty wet. That'll be the hard part to bale. So, like right here, the wind blew this hay over here. When the rake came in, it caught some. And you can see this windrow is the same size. Then it gets big right here. So this spot will be hard to get dry. Yeah, see, it is. That is wet. See, this is what I got to watch for. That is still wet. That's where you can get mold, and that right there can create a fire in a stack of hay. Dang it. Rain is bad enough, but then the wind just multiplies it. My rake drivers didn't listen. I told them to come through here and open up both their rakes so they could clean up the stuff that got blown around as they flip the hay over. This hay was right here, and they flipped it over yesterday. Well, they didn't open it up and they left all this stuff, but it just will make more work for them today. Still green underneath. So this will be discounted hay. But yeah, this is going to cause problems for me. Man, this stuff is wet. All right, now to decide when to start flipping it. Now here's the race. I could flip it now, which is probably a hair too soon. And this top part is still wet on the bottom. And we'll be waiting for the bottom to dry out. Or I wait too long, this gets too dry, we flip it over, and then the bottom dries out too quickly, and then we just have a lot of dry hay. So I need that perfect time to flip it. But I don't know, most of this stuff feels pretty good. I might, by the time I call my guys and tell the rake driver to get over here and start flipping, it'll probably be about 30 minutes. That might be just about the right time. I'm worried about these slugs though. They are really going to cause some problems. Here's another one. I'll show you. It's going to be the same. What I could do is tell them, when you come up to a slug or a big lump of alfalfa, go around it. Don't bale it. we'll come back and bale it all later. So if you look, it's all the same size, and then a big bump. Boom, right there. This stuff is gonna be wet down in here. Right there. It is just wet like it was just cut. So that might be the trick we got to do, is bale everything but the big lumps, clumps, whatever you want to call it, the wind, where the wind blew it. Go around all those. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. I could just see there's one, another one. Oh, and that's just right here where I can see. Well, whatever, it happens every year and it happens to every farmer. So my neighbor, he did get to bale a little bit over there because this was raked before it got rained on. His was not. It was raked laying down flat from the swather. Because it was like that, it was able to dry out better, and then he raked it yesterday and then baled it yesterday. But because this was already raked, it's a little bit harder to get to dry out. But he texted me this morning and said about midnight it ended up getting too wet and they had to stop anyways. So that moisture came in pretty hard. Well, I'm gonna call my guys, tell them let's get this rake over here, see how long it takes one of them to get over here, and slowly start raking. Probably drive to the other end of that field real quick too and check it out. Try to check four spots. This is the bottom east side. I'll check the top east side, then I'll check the bottom or the top west side and the bottom west side. It's get a good idea where to start. This side might have got more rain than that side. This field is it's a half mile long. Rain could easily just rain on one half of the field and not the other. So I'm gonna head down to the west side, check the west side out. And I know for a fact, not too far away from here, there's another road. There was no water on that road over there. And so the rain did rain heavier on this side than it did that side. So I'm gonna check that now. And we might start flipping on that side and head this way. That is the drama. If you can say drama, that's my drama for right now. My phone keeps vibrating, so I'm sure there's something else to worry about. Cade's off in all right, the wheel rake just pulled up. And all we want to do is roll this rained on hay over. Top is now dry, but the bottom is still too soft. So you can hear it when I grab it. Plenty dry. Underneath, still soft. I might have him skip forward and we might not even flip this part. This part I think is ready top and bottom. So what he'll do is he'll open that rake just a little bit, not very much. And so as he goes along, it'll just roll it, flip it over. He's got to be careful and pay attention though. Sometimes these guys will roll it twice so it ends up exactly where it was when he started. But yeah, he's gonna need to flip this. So anyways, I might need to give him a hand, I don't know. We run these wheel DARF rakes. Listo, yeah, just abre poquito un hoyo.
Yeah, I mean.
Sí. My Spanish isn't very good. That's about the extent of it. Johnson no necesita nalga. Johnson, estos no necesita, muy seco. Maybe empezar aquí.
Okay, the next.
Yeah, right there, empezar and vámonos. All right. Here come 2 balers. The other guy's 10 minutes away. We're gonna get going. Cross your fingers and your toes. Yeah, I think they can bail this up. It's dry enough on top, soft enough on bottom that, well, see, I go back and forth. Some of it feels good. This windrow is a little bit bigger than that one, so this one might need to get flipped. Yeah, he should probably flip this one if I can get his attention. Oh, he's not. So, like I said, he's just got that one rake barely open, and he's just flipping this over. It's soft, but it's just going to take probably 10 minutes or less. 10 minutes or more, 10 to 20 minutes. These guys are going to start going. Just told them to start on that outside row. Yeah, this isn't going to take long. They're going to be able to go pretty soon afterwards. It's always a lot of guesswork in this, how much time it'll take. This one guy always never listens. Just told him to go start on the outside row, but whatever. Well, all right, he's flipping. Balers are here. We've got 70 acres to go. Yay. Well, we'll be long done before you guys see this video, so hopefully it turns out well. We'll get out here with the roadsider. You'll get to see the roadsider in action too.